How Americans treat their pets versus Kenyan goats. Madness. If there was ever a global confusion that deserves a Netflix documentary, it's how Americans treat their pets versus how Kenyans treat their goats. What Americans consider pampering would probably make a Kenyan grandmother collapse with laughter or shock. And what Kenyans call normal animal care would make an American pet owner call the Animal Rights Department. Let's dive into the beautiful madness. Two worlds, same animals, wildly different realities. Scene 1. Welcome to America, where dogs are fur babies. In America, a dog isn't just a dog. No. He's a child, a son, a daughter. Some even say granddog. American families have birthday parties for their dogs. Real ones, with decorations, cakes, party hats, and even guest dogs. They sing happy birthday to the dog like it understands the meaning behind the candles. The dog, it's just sitting there, confused, licking peanut butter off a carrot cake. Meanwhile, someone's grandma in Kizii is herding goats through the rain barefoot. Scene 2. Meanwhile in Kenya, where the goat is an investment. In Kenya, the goat is a treasure, an economic asset, a dowry payment tool, and most importantly, Christmas dinner in the making. You don't name it. You don't sing for it. You don't cuddle with it. You milk it, herd it, or roast it. If a goat gets sick in Kenya, you don't call a vet. You ask your neighbor, boil herbs, and pray. If it recovers, you give thanks. If it dies, you grieve for your loss financially. But in America, if a cat sneezes twice, the owner is calling a 24-hour emergency veterinary clinic, driving at 2 a.m., wrapped in pajamas and panic. Scene 3. Sleeping arrangements unbelievable. In Kenya, goats sleep in tiny, smoky wooden sheds, sometimes under banana trees, and often next to a chicken coop. They sleep like soldiers, alert, standing, ready for anything. Why? Because a hyena might visit at night. Now picture this. In America, a Chihuahua sleeps in a custom-made orthopedic dog bed in an air-conditioned room under a weighted calming blanket, with white noise playing in the background and a lavender-scented candle burning nearby. That's not a pet. That's a 5-star hotel guest. Scene 4. Dressing animals, a global confusion. Americans dress their pets. Full stop. Dogs have raincoats, Halloween costumes, Christmas sweaters, and even booties to keep their paws warm. I once saw a pug in New York wearing sunglasses and a hoodie. It looked like it was about to drop an album. Kenyans, no way. If you put sunglasses on a goat in Kizii, the villagers will either think the goat is possessed or that you've lost your mind. And if you try to tie a scarf on it, it'll headbutt you into next week. Scene 5. Pet insurance versus goat dowry. In America, pet insurance is a thing. Let that sink in. Insurance for cats, for iguanas, for hamsters. Some Americans pay $200 a month just in case their pet breaks a toenail or needs therapy for separation anxiety. In Kenya, a goat doesn't even have a name tag, let alone insurance. But it might be worth 10,000 shillings in a dowry negotiation. You lose one goat, you've lost half a bride price. Scene 6. Feeding and nutrition, gourmet versus grazing. Feeding time in America is a ritual. Dog food brands boast of grain-free, organic, free-range beef with wild-caught salmon and sweet potato puree. The label says for sensitive stomachs. The bowl says princess. Meanwhile, in Kenya, a goat eats anything green. Banana peels? Yes. Old maize stalks? Yes. Cardboard? Sometimes. The goat is not picky. It's a walking garbage disposal with horns. You don't buy goat food. You let it find its way. Scene 7. Emotional bonds. Pets as family. In America, pets have Instagram accounts, go on family vacations, and even go to therapy. Yes, therapy. Americans talk to their pets more than to their neighbors. They say things like, "Buddy, how was your day?" "Don't worry, Mama's coming back soon." "You're such a good boy, yes you are." The dog tilts its head. It doesn't understand, but it gets cuddles, snacks, and belly rubs. In Kenya, if a goat walks near your front door, you chase it with a stick. If it jumps on a car, it's roasted that December. No cuddles, no baby talk, just weh. End to Hirko. Scene 8. Final goodbyes, cremation versus celebration. When a pet dies in America, it's an emotional affair. There are eulogies, framed photos, and sometimes even pet funerals. Some bury them in pet cemeteries. Others cremate them and wear their ashes in pendants. It's deep. In Kenya, when a goat dies, you either 1. Mourn quietly and butcher it, if still fresh. 2. Curse your luck and check if it was poisoned. There's no candlelight vigil. There's no photo on the wall. The goat is not a family member. It's a project that either passed or failed. Scene 9. The visitor dilemma, dog versus goat behavior. In America, when visitors arrive, dogs often go wild. They bark, jump, wag, and sniff places no one invited them to sniff. Some dogs are trained. Most aren't. Owners laugh nervously. Oh, he's just excited. He won't bite. He just licks a lot. But guests, especially African ones, are in shock. In Kenya, if a goat charges a visitor, it becomes stew. Kenyan animals know their place. Scene 10. The unspoken truth. Who's right? Here's the twist. Both approaches are driven by culture, context, and emotion. In America, pets fill emotional gaps, loneliness, stress, even trauma. People live far from extended families. For some, a dog or cat is the only loyal company they have. So they invest deeply, sometimes too much, but always with love. In Kenya, goats are linked to livelihood, not loneliness. They are treated with respect, but also practicality. You don't cry over a goat. You thank it for its service. Then you boil it. Final thoughts. The beautiful madness of it all. It's funny. It's wild. It's a bit mad. But maybe that's what makes it beautiful. To an American, the Kenyan treatment of animals may seem harsh, even cruel. To a Kenyan, the American obsession with pets may seem absurd, even laughable. But in both cases, there's care, just expressed in different ways. One gives goats space to grow and purpose to serve. The other gives dogs costumes and cake. Madness. Maybe. But what a glorious, culture-rich, rib-cracking madness it is.